it was an old injury that just had to get done.
Yeah, well, and with the autistic kids, when the structure changes, like it can go through a drastic thing. And we saw that actually before we started at CTAC, we saw that with its aides at the school that he was at, where it was like he was a certain way, and then after I think it was like a few weeks of just one person, his entire attitude changed, and it went from like this is manageable to like, oh my gosh, we have to do something different, otherwise. I don't know how we're going to handle this anymore. So I totally understand how found the stem cells and started looking because right now I was saying before the show, like, we're comfortable. So even though we had looked into the stem cells like 5, 8 years ago, once we were kind of like in that routine, then we were like, okay, well, this is a good solution now. But I think as autism dads, we got to be flexible and not be afraid to shift. So that's really cool that you guys took that step and you got an awesome result. I mean, having an increase in words, like even when Damien accidentally sounds like he says words, we're like, yeah, like he's trying to sing "Let It Go" from
Yeah,
Frozen or something.
yeah.
So now I can imagine that's just like that's a huge win for you guys and the interaction with your other son. I mean, that's enormous too. Like we actually last night. My son had my Declan, our non-autistic son, had a project due, and so he printed out all these pictures, like made this poster board. And as soon as he went to bed, Damien grabbed it and tore off all the pictures and ate them. Like he chewed them up into a ball. And he was
Yeah,
just, and he did it all quiet too. It was a sneaky thing, but we kind of look at it now and we're like, that was him trying to interact with his brother or just be a
uh-huh.
jerk, you know?
Yeah, either or, either or, either or. Yeah.
But it's cool to see them, just trying to interact. And I think that's what we're always looking for is just some kind of gain where it's like, oh, yes, something we did had some effect. So just as, you kind of described it, but like, how did that make you feel in terms of just the journey so far in terms of that step?
Um, like it feels good, right? It feels good. We've